Hello, once again, welcome to ICanFlyy. As you all know, we are conducting a series of lectures targeting to empower parents of special needs children as well as neurotypical children. Today is the 6th lecture of this series. Topic of the day is toilet training, which comes under activities of daily living skills. What is toilet training, or who is a toilet trained child? We all know toilet training is teaching the child to recognize their body signals for urinating and having bowel movement. It also means teaching the child to use potty or toilet correctly at appropriate time. So, who is a toilet trained child? A child who can recognize body signals to use the toilet, that is, when to go. Secondly, knows the appropriate area to go to eliminate, that is, where to go. And finally, can conduct himself appropriately in the washroom, that is, what to do. I repeat, when to go, where to go, and what to do. Why is toilet training important? It is important because it is the first step a human being takes towards independence and socialization. Age to start and being toilet trained. Although there are instances when a child is toilet trained by as early as 12 months, but usually a child starts to master the skills of toilet training after 12 months. The maximum the parent should wait to see the start of toilet training skills is 36 months. Neurotypical children usually learn toilet behavior on their own or by little prompting from parents. Neurodivergent children need toilet training program. I would request the parents of neurodivergent children not to wait till 3 years to start the training. Start early, as soon as the child is ready to sit on the potty. Don't allow children to get familiar with a particular way of toileting which is not acceptable when he grows up. It will be very difficult for the child to change his established habit. He will have to learn all over again. Areas of toilet readiness. Physiological readiness. For potty, child should be aware of the need to go, demonstrated by squatting, grunting, or going red in the face, or sometimes hiding. Also, no potty at night while sleeping. For peeing, dry nappy for a long period of time, say around 2 hours. Pees a good amount at one go, rather than little over time. Awakening, dry from a nap. Physical readiness. Able to sit without support, preferably. Walks without toppling over on regular basis, again preferably. Can communicate yes and no, that is the communication readiness. Can communicate yes or no, understand wet and dry again. Can sit at one place on command, can follow simple direction, can imitate, understand, reward. For neurodivergent children, do not wait for these milestones. Starts early, as soon as the child is able to sit, or around 12 months to 18 months. Now start. Let's start the actual process. Toileting process comprises of feeling the urge, indicating, going to the assigned place, pull down the pants, sit on the toilet, eliminate, understand end of pressure, that is fully eliminated, clean, get up, pull up the pants, flush, wash hands, wipe hands, and come out of the toilet. A long process. Let's take these one by one. Feeling the urge. An infant often shows signs of uneasiness when he is wet. When he starts to crawl or when he takes his first steps, he might not be aware that he is wet. It is not before 12 months children will start to be aware of his toilet urge. That is, will have body signs like going to the corner or making facial expression for potty. Immediately take him to the toilet. even if he has eliminated. This will help the child to make a connection between the physical urge and washroom. For neurodivergent children, this, that is taking to the toilet, might be a challenge due to sensory issues like wetness, smell, no light, etc. Please identify these, make amendments. Second, indication. Once the child is expressing his urge, teach him to indicate. Again, start before he is indicating. Whenever you are taking him to the toilet, teach him to gesture in case of non-verbal child, or say a particular word for verbal children. While teaching indication, please teach language or gesture he can use when he is grown up. Then comes going to the assigned place. That is, the child should understand that there is a connection between my urge and the washroom and elimination. That is the reason whenever there is an accident, please take the child to the toilet and change. I repeat, always change in the washroom. I always prefer to start potty training on the adult's potty with the proper baby ring and a stool to place under the feet. If this is not possible, at least place the baby potty in the washroom. And whenever you feel the child is feeling the urge, take him to the potty. You should also take him at calculated intervals. This is particularly useful for peeing. Take the child when he is full. Next step is pulling down the pants. We cannot teach anybody anything when the person is having urge to go to the toilet. So, teaching pulling down the pants should be taught separately. Usually it is done while teaching dressing and undressing, and then incorporated to potty rituals. While you are pulling down the pants in the toilet, always repeat the instruction that is being taught while dressing and undressing. Once the child is independent or partial independent, allow your child to cooperate to pull down the pants before the toilet. Then comes the most challenging part, making the child sit on the potty for a considerable length of time and eliminate. Making the child to sit in the potty is a task. Imagine yourself forced to sit on a hole without any reason. The child does not know why he is made to sit on the hole. If the child resists, and in most cases they do, make the child sit on the potty with the lid down. Definitely when he is not getting the urge. Make a routine. Make the child on the potty with the lid down and a stool to support his feet. Allow him to play with his favorite toy. If he wants, allow him to stim or even eat something. The basic idea is to make him comfortable on the potty in the washroom. Once the child is comfortable, try to make him sit without the lid, but the stool should be under his feet. Some child also resist this because they do not feel secure with their bums hanging without any firm support. In such case, tape several newspaper sheets on the lid. Let the child sit on it. The support on the bum is less, but there is a visual and tactile support that makes him secure. Gradually reduce the number of the sheets. Child will learn to sit without support on the bum. Remember, always keep the stool under his feet. Let's presume the child has learned to sit on the toilet as eliminating, but some children do not want to sit on the potty for a length of time. To avoid this situation, when you are teaching the child to sit on the potty, count, sing songs. The child should know he will have to sit on the potty for this length of time. This will also help you to clean your child. Cleaning, another or the most important step in the process of toilet training. Do not wait till the child is toilet trained and then start teaching how to clean. Cleaning is a difficult and complex process. It needs physical coordination for a series of action. So, start early. When your child learns to play with water or is able to stand and throw a ball, start the training to clean himself. When and where? When he is taking bath. Let him follow the full process of cleaning, the process he is expected to clean independently, with your help of course. While doing so, you will see the child is not able to do many physical actions like he might not be able to squat on the floor or take his hand under him or behind him, or might not be able to press the jet, etc. Work on these areas. If he is having OT, please speak to the therapist. I repeat, as cleaning is a complex process, start early. You will have to work on many other areas like physical issues, sensory issues, etc. Once the child learns to clean himself during the bath, shift this exercise after you have cleaned him after the potty, and finally at the actual time. After cleaning, the child will have to learn to pull up his pants. Like pulling down his pants, this part should also be taught during dressing and undressing. Flushing. Usually children love to flush, but some children with sensory issues get scared hearing the gushing sound. Let him playfully use the toilet at some other time. Give reward, etc. Gradually desensitize the child to the sound. Washing and wiping hands. Children love to do this. We will have to teach them to unscrew the tap, perform and then close the tap. This is also required in other activities like brushing, cleaning, hands before feeding, etc. Here also you will find the child is getting stuck at different steps. So again, start early. Do not wait till you have taught your child toileting. Toilet training is an important aspect of developmental milestone. Until and unless there is some physical constraint, as in cerebral palsy, the child will have to perform privately and independently. This is also helpful for the caregiver, as she or he will not have to always be careful. A toilet trained child has more social acceptance. It is not very advisable to go for a social situation wearing diapers at the age beyond 5 at the most. Before concluding, I would like to touch 2 points. To start with, waiting. It has been seen that children learn to go to the toilet but do not know how to wait. The child feels the urge, indicates and immediately wants to eliminate or go to the washroom. But there will be situations when the bathroom will be blocked or away. So once the child is toilet trained and comfortable, teach him to wait. The child counts or sings while waiting. To repeat once again, waiting is important. Next one is for parents of boys. Teach them to pee holding themselves without pulling down the pants. This is important. When he grows up and needs to go to the public toilet, he need not have to pull down his pants. Again, teach this leisurely, and I repeat, this is important. Toilet training works best when the parents follow the process step by step, is encouraging and is ready to face setbacks. When there is a setback, avoid responding with negative emotion and disappointment. Return to the training again, and do not forget to reward the child and also yourself after the success of every step. Thank you.